Welcome back. You're tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso, only on SABC3, so nice and early on this Tuesday morning. Thank you for joining us and tuning in. Nou, as jy eens 'n bietjie onlangs tyd spandeer het in die Tankwa Karoo, so jy gesien het dat daar nie veel is wat aan die gang is nie, but that's all about to change as a community has risen from the dust for Afrikaburn 2016. It has kicked off yesterday. So this morning we chat to the festival organizer and also long-time burners to what you can expect from the festival this year, and by the looks of things it's going to be rather exciting.
This year marks the 10th anniversary of Afrikaburn, Africa's regional Burning Man event, and we love it. Joining us this morning is Monique. She's co-founder and creative lead of Afrikaburn, and January, I'm going to call him the Burning Man. I can see how much your heart is invested in this. You've been a participant for a number of years. Monique, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Congratulations on an incredible event. Are you just a pyromaniac? What keeps bringing people out to the desert for 7 days? This is quite an intimidating thing. What is it about Afrikaburn that has led to this incredible following?
Gosh, I mean, it's an interesting thing because I think none of us who actually started the event ever thought that it would grow this big and this fast. But I think it's a testament to kind of what the burn actually does for one. You know, the fact that it's a blank canvas and anyone can do anything that they like at the burn, within the confines of our principles, but basically it's a blank canvas and anyone coming has to do something. So it's created by the participants and people love engaging, and I think that just grows the snowball so much more rapidly. And it's I don't think any of us had any idea that it would be this big and successful. And I'm not talking about the size and kind of look and feel of it, but what it's actually doing in the world, that's the important part about it, you know.
To be a citizen of Tankwa, what does that mean, Jano?
Well, to be a citizen of Tankwa, essentially for myself, is to be a part of a greater community and to have that sense of that you aren't there for yourself, but you're there for everyone else, and to share in the joint experiences that is Afrikaburn, as in I've met people from different parts of the world, and it's a very cosmopolitan place, the Binnekrung.
You know, all of this, I hear it, guys, but we are burning stuff. That's what it's about. No, a huge amount of creativity goes into these beautiful pieces of art, these massive installations, and I hear some really massive ones this year. Then we burn it all down. Why, Monique? Why do we burn?
Look, the tradition of burning actually came out of Burning Man, which was a very impulsive thing that happened in San Francisco in the 26 years ago, and it was an impulse of a handful of individuals to build the effigy of a man, drag it down to Baker Beach and torch it, and that then became the kind of kernel around which the rest of the event kind of grew, and so that tradition has lasted. And I think one of the key things for me about the burning of the structure is that it's because we like to think of Afrikaburn and all burns in the world as movements they change agents, and being able to build something and then release it is it's an awesome thing to do. It's very primal, it's very celebratory, it's very, and a lot of people say wasteful, but we do attempt to use as much waste in the construction of our artworks as possible. And but it is, you don't have to burn your artwork to bring it to Afrikaburn. But this year I think because it's the 10th year, we are having quite a number of burns come from Russia, from a crew from America, a crew from Switzerland.
What are we burning? Give me some examples. What are some of the structures we're going to see set alight? What's the theme this year?
Okay, so the theme this year is X, Afrikaburn X, the blank canvas. X is to obviously denote the Roman numeral for 10. But the other thing is it's an open signifier, and that's very much at the core of what Afrikaburn is about. As I said earlier, the blank canvas. And that it's actually the onus is on all of us to project onto this thing what it's going to be and define it and take ownership of it. And so obviously the large sculptures that are burning are the central one that is our version of the man at Burning Man is the clan. We've got some pieces from Russia, one called The Moment, this is our first international work that has actually been built in Moscow and sent in a container
Brought all the way
here.
over. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get into more of the structures that will be burnt and, of course, that culture that makes Afrikaburn so unique. I think there are a lot of very excited festival goers happening right now. And, of course, we know that Afrikaburn will see more than 10,000 people trek out to Tankwa in the Karoo from the 25th of April up to the 1st of May. More details in just a moment.